Hi guys, happy Thursday. The lighting will be different today. I really can't control that. It's very gloomy and rainy in Houston today and there's no sunlight, so I'm just going off the lights in my room. I know those of you who follow me loyally don't care. I've already tested it out in terms of like color trueness and it's fine, so we should be good today. Well, I just want to thank everyone that's been so supportive of me. If you're new to my channel and you're not familiar, I've recently become self-employed in freelancing makeup, so it's very exciting. It's a challenge. I mean, there's so many things that go with, starting your own business and things like that. But I feel so blessed by my friends and my family. And I have to start with the video with this because honestly, that's just been on my mind a lot this week, is just the overwhelming support through comments and well wishes. And, some of you have contributed to my GoFundMe campaign. I'll link that below if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll link that below. I'll link my freelancing video down below, which kind of explains my, transition and things like that. Everyone out there, you've really been very supportive of me in different ways, and in multiple ways. So I want to thank you all for that because you're definitely a favorite for the week. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and dig into the beauty product favorites. So something that I was really sad that I left out last week in my favorites was, and it's such a simple little thing, but it really is very effective. And I thought, oh my God, I need to tell everybody about this because this is the season for chapped lips, is it not? I'm not even one that suffers a lot with chapped lips. Let me get closer. Right now they're not chapped. They're pretty decent right now. I wouldn't say they're like perfectly healthy with moisture, but I can't complain. But the week before, and I did, have to maintain that this week, I had really chapped lips. I woke up one morning and I just had horribly chapped, just not appealing looking lips. And I was like, because I have, full lips. And so the more chapped they are, the more very clearly apparent that is, and it is uncomfortable. And I think I had this, oh yeah, I did. I had gotten this Carmex. It's amazing. Whatever they put in this, I'm not going to get into the details, but they do have sunscreen of SPF of 15, by the way, broad spectrum. But this stuff is highly effective. Like, it healed my lips within a day. How many like lip or chapstick products can we say that actually does that? Because honestly, a lot of them, and even Dr. Oz told us this, a lot of them actually put ingredients in there that make our lips not heal, or like basically it doesn't heal them, or it makes them continue to get chapped, which makes us have to continue to buy them. So I know one of my other chapsticks that I really loved for a very long time is Burt's Beeswax. I still like that, but this one was very much an impressive product last week and this week. So I was like, oh my gosh, you guys have to try this. If you're suffering with chapped lips, you got to get this. I even keep one in my freelance kit because we all know lips always look better when they're nicely, when they're not chapped, basically. Lipstick and lips always look better when they're not like that. So that's the one, and I was like, I have to share that with y'all. Along the lines also with kind of that body care type of thing, I've always been a fan of the Body Shop, and when I stay with my parents back home, my mom still, she always has Body Shop products on hand, which is very nice for me, and I love the scent vanilla. That's probably my all-time favorite scent, and so anything vanilla, you can add anything to it and I'm gonna like it. It's probably like an old packaging, but it's just their vanilla spiced body butter, and I really like their body butters because in the winter my skin gets dry. I have like combination skin or like normal skin in warm months, but then in the winter my skin turns dry, and so she had one of these on hand and I just love it. It's very buttery. Some might call it like greasy because it's designed for dry skin. So I mean, if you have just purely dry skin, you're going to appreciate it. If your skin isn't like that dry, you might be like, it's a little bit greasy or something like that. But for dry skin, it works really nicely. I'm putting it on right now, and it smells so good. That vanilla spice smells like a vanilla spice latte or frappuccino or something from Starbucks. It actually smells like vanilla and like it smells as though if you got vanilla and you warmed it along with like cinnamon sticks. It smells so good and it feels so nourishing and healing to the skin. So also what I like about the Body Shop is that they are cruelty free, which is nice. I'm not a cruelty free person, but I think that's nice of them, and I always admire that in a company. Now, while I was out of town, and this is just a bad habit of mine, it's overall, when I'm usually out of town, I'm usually out late, like trying to visit like with everybody, and it's hard because it's my hometown. There's a lot of people you want to visit, you know? So I tend to just get so tired by the time I get back to go to bed, and I just don't even want to wash my face. And it's like, I know the repercussions I'm going to get, and I still don't do it. It's so bad in so many ways for us. It's not only causes blemishes, but it causes, you know, the skin to be drier, fine lines to be more, you can see them better. I mean, you can see them clearer. It's just a hot mess all the way around. It's not good for our skin. So I went back to pulling out, and I've had this a while, and it's such an affordable product, and it's from Target's Up and Up brand. It's their acne spot treatment, and it's oil free. It's just a gel consistency. It has salicylic acid. So if, just so you know, that's the product, or that's the ingredient that they use. Because I think some other ones use like benzoyl peroxide or anything. That's basically what it looks like. It's just a gel consistency, very, you know, it's not like thick, it's a thin consistency. And I just applied that to my blemishes, and I definitely see it drying out the blemishes overnight. You will get a little bit of dry kind of skin area around the blemish too, but as long as, you know, we use a good moisturizer, it can help with that. And if you can't tell, I have like a breakout here, I have a pimple there, I have a huge zit right there. Where else do I have a big zit right there? I mean, I definitely broke out with like the pink red zits, and I knew it was coming. It always happens, but you know, it happens. So to cover that in my foundation routine, this is what I use. It's CoverGirl and Olay's Corrector in the number 230. It's yellow based. It's like, it's a yellow based concealer with white swirls from the Olay part of it, and it comes in the pot, but they did discontinue this particular packaging of it, but they do still sell the formula. It just comes in a pump. So I haven't tried the pump version. If you have, or if you've heard of others that have, I would love if you left that information down below, like what they thought or what you think of it in comparison to this, if you've tried it, or just what they think of it in general. This one is a thicker, creamy consistency. It works really nicely with the warmth of our fingertips. And I just like literally either take a flat paddle brush or like my finger, and I'll just dab it right there. I didn't really go to town with it today, you guys. I'm just like sick, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't care, you know what I mean? But I did cover a little bit with my blemishes, but I wasn't there like trying to get ready for a photo shoot or anything like that, you know what I mean? I just a basic covering, but it's really nice. I love that it's yellow based because that really helps with combating redness. So if you have any redness in the face, you can put a light layer of this. I've used this to cover pores. I just think it's a great product for coverage. It's not something I like for my under eye area, but I know a lot of younger girls like this for their under eye area. It doesn't do the job for me because I'm 30. I have fine lines. My under eyes are prone to dryness, and I have like purple under there, and that's not going to cover purple. But brown or things like that, it might do the trick. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that that's what I like it for, and that's definitely something I reach for when I get a zit or any blemishes or anything to cover up. So another standout this week, this is one of my favorite blushes in my entire blush collection overall, but if y'all also know, if you're a follower of mine, then you know that I love Estee Lauder blushes. They're very comparable to NARS blushes. I've done a whole video on those, so I'll link that video down below so you can hear more thoughts about the Estee Lauder blushes in general and swatches of a bunch of them I have. But this one particularly is called Brazen Bronze. And it is a beautiful, like toasted, very warm, peachy, like very warm brown peachy shade. It's so pretty. Let me clean up my hands a little bit here. so I can give you a swatch. Now, Estee Lauder blushes really melt into the skin. So because of that, as soon as I swatch it with my finger, it's going to stay here. And that's going to be the best representation of it because these do not have fallout. They really are picked up easily with a brush and then applied to the face. Like it just seeps into the skin and makes it look like a glow from within. So that's it right there. It is true to color. It does have that just beautiful glowy sheen to it. Oh my God. And I am wearing it today. I know you can't tell that well because of the lighting issues I'm having today, but it is gorgeous. If you, oh my God, I just love it. If you have yellow or warm undertones, oh my God, and you can eventually get this blush, I highly recommend it. It is beautiful. These blushes are $30 each. I know that's pricey, but maybe you can have it like as a wish list item if that's something that's not in your budget, as it isn't in mine either. But I worked for the company for a while, so I did get little perks from that, you know? It's just so flattering for an everyday like look. Ugh, it's so pretty. I can't get enough of it. I think I used it like every day while I was out of town. It was so beautiful. Okay. Something new that I've been using, and I really like it. I think it's a great alternative to the Chanel Tan de Chanel, Tan de Soleil, or whatever it's called. It's the Sonia Kashuk, they call it the Undetectable Cream Bronzer. This is in the color 4-1 Warm Tan. And it has a very nice, sleek, pretty packaging. Of course, I do get fingerprints all over it, but whatevs. When you open it, you have two sections. You have a mirror, a little like sponge right here. And then you have this part right here. And it's, when you put it on the skin, it is, so when I do like apply this, I use my buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I just buff it into the areas I'd want some warmth. So like in the hollows of my cheek and like a little bit up here, because I do have a big forehead, so I always kind of put some right here and then a little bit right there. It does pull orange, so I am going to warn you. I'm not sure if you don't have like, if you don't love warm looks or if you don't have yellow or warm undertones, I'm not sure how much you would love this one. But if you have yellow or warm undertones, I think you'd like it. You know, if you have fair skin, it's matte. It doesn't appear to have any shimmer or anything like that, but it's a really nice cream base. It's not something I would use like every day, but it's really nice for longer wear time of like a bronzer and things like that. Or if you just have very dry skin, it's a nice alternative to like a powder bronzer, but that is nice. I am wearing it today, by the way, too. Okay, the last thing I have to show you is from Physicians Formula, and it is their Healthy Glow Bronzer Powder Palette. It's multicolored, and that's basically what it looks like. As you can tell, I have hit pan. I've used this a lot. It has a very pretty, like, it reminds me of the Milk Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced, their bronzer, because it's not like the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. That one's a little bit warmer. This one is like the color of milk chocolate, so it's lighter. So it's a nice alternative to that Chocolate Soleil one if you want to go a little bit cooler, not as warm. And it's a very finely milled product. It's really nice. As you can see, I really like it a lot. I kind of couldn't get away from it back last year in the spring, and then I started breaking out, and I couldn't tell which product it was because I was using multiple products, and I suspected it was this. So I don't know. As I continue to play with it, I'll keep you updated. But so far, I don't have any breakouts right here. But you know, anyways, I just think the color and the texture is really smooth and nice and silky. So I like this a lot, and I was like, you know what, let me give it another shot. So I never wanted to get rid of it because I loved the color so much. I loved the consistency so much, but that's that. Again, I just wanted to thank you guys for hanging out today. Let me know what were your standout products this week. I'd love to hear that, and it would be great for everyone else in the community who's watching to be able to check that out as well. Check everything down below. I do have upcoming videos to come will be my foundation routine, my eyelash or mascara routine. I can't even remember what else I've recorded. Since today's Thursday, I had to get my Thursday thrillers up. So just wanted to thank you guys again for hanging out, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Saturday mornings I try to do, and then evenings during the week. But Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye.